Hello everyone, welcome to the Altered Perspective, episode 32. Today we have Captn Kyrsh and Marshal Manson joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I just saw two of you earlier today. It's kind of weird. I'm tired from waking up that early. That shit is early.
Yeah, it's early for you for sure.
For you, it was 8 a.m., right?
Yeah.
It's not that early. I got up at 5 today.
Hold on, though. Okay, but you go and do, like, exercise shit when you work out, right? Or when you wake up, right?
I go to work in the morning. Yeah, I teach group fitness.
Yeah. So
exercise is her work.
Yeah. So it doesn't surprise me if you have all kinds of energy. I don't. Absolutely not. But I usually wake up that early anyway, but I usually just kind of lay around and vegetate.
Yeah. It's a fun show, though. It was a good show today, though.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. I caught a little bit of it.
You should have caught all of it.
No, you're not that important to me, Pimp.
Oh. Apparently, I'm not that important to YouTube either. They flagged me again.
So,
That's ridiculous, man.
For today's show?
No, this was the other day before.
Okay.
This is the second strike this year. Second time I'm going to do a 3-month sentence. So
I like how
half
they're
the year.
they're perfectly spaced out.
Yeah, basically I'm doing half a year in YouTube jail.
Yeah, and it wasn't because people asked you to make certain videos public, so you did, and then that one got flagged. Some kind of Nazi. It was like satirical Nazi shit.
Yeah, I
thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was a video I did 2 years ago, and then so they got it for hate speech because I'm a speecher of hate.
Nazi confirmed.
Yeah.
I'm
Can't even exercise anymore. I'm trying to lose weight and they got me.
I'm pretty sure I heard Kyrsh say that she was a Nazi today.
She did.
Yep.
I was
She is
absolutely
German.
serious.
She is German.
God
I
damn.
am German.
You're all Nazis. I'm just
Marshal
hanging out with a bunch of
Manson's a
Nazis.
devil worshiper.
Well,
There
you know
you
that's
go.
better than a goddamn Nazi.
In some cases.
I feel like it's comparable.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know, dude. Hitler was real.
True.
So we're devil worshippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're real. We exist.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Guess what?
So what's up? What's up?
I have some announcements. This coming Monday is the Patreon private show for this channel. Check it out. It's going to be myself, Billy the Fridge Pimpmunk, and we're going to have a special guest that we haven't announced yet. You can sign up anytime before the date of the private show to catch it, $5 and above. Feel free to do so. We need all the people we can get.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Streamlabs, you can send in Streamlabs at any time during the show. I'll read them after each segment. Also, $5 and above, you'll get TTS. $10 and above, you'll get to play media if you want to play media. What else? Oh, if you want to send in content for the Ultra Perspective or Drunken Peasants, do drunkenpeasantsinbox at gmail.com. Send us everything there. Check that out.
Yeah.
So, dude, the Vigilant Christian, he quits. He's quitting
Again.
I don't know if he's ever quit before.
Didn't he quit when he went on that crying rampage?
Oh well, the crying rampage never ended. It never ended. He cries in almost every video of his I've ever seen.
Kind of like an Onision crying video, or
Yeah, it's similar. See, what the Vigilant Christian does is he looks at whatever's trending at that time. He figures out how to spin that it's satanic, and then he talks about all the satanic imagery and whatever he's talking about. Like, it could be the Super Bowl halftime show. It could be Beyonce. It could be anybody. The Simpsons, wrestling, credit card debt. I'm just naming things that he's literally said are satanic. in the
Credit
past.
card debt for sure is satanic.
Yeah. Well, what it is, he's an obvious homosexual that that is.
I don't know.
Against.
I don't know if he is.
No, that dude's had a dick in his ass.
I don't know. Well, here he is. Here he is.
Hey everyone, it's the Vigilant Christian Mario. I pray you're having a great day. I just wanted to record this to update you on this YouTube channel moving forward, the Vigilant Christian, and how it's basically done. I'm sorry to report that the entire channel is not visible in over 40 countries overseas. I'm deemed to be too controversial by YouTube and Google. And so this work is literally being banned. If you're in one of those countries, you're probably not able to see some of my videos. Now, some of you are, and you've changed the country that you live in from Canada to US, and you said that that worked for you. But the majority of you still saying that you can't see my videos. And of course,
have you ever heard of this? I haven't heard of this, where all of his videos are getting blocked in certain countries.
Yeah, a couple of mine got blocked in certain countries.
Yeah, but that was for copyright stuff, right?
No, there was one that got blocked for something about sensitive material or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember what it said.
Yeah, so a lot of his videos are conspiracy theories, and a lot of them are calling people satanic. So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that happened.
To YouTube, it's because I am breaking their policies and community guidelines, which I totally disagree with. But we understand that this is the censorship, and this is the state that we find ourselves in when it comes to social media. So I wanted to create this video to let you know how I'm moving forward. First of all, the Watchman ministry, where I am exposing
here it comes
evil, is done.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try and not get emotional, but
sure, you're gonna try not to. He does in almost every video. So it's bullshit. I mean, he really does cry. Either that or he's an amazing actor, because he really does cry. He sheds tears. So I don't think it's fake. It's just he has such fragile emotions that he cries in front of the camera. If I wasn't live and I had a video where I bawled my eyes out in front of a camera, I would edit it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've cried on camera before.
I cried once on camera.
But that was actually like something really super emotional. He's just crying over nothing because he's such a soft little boy.
Whoa, does he have a camouflage lunch bag or something?
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe that's his purse.
Holding it like his baby. My sandwich is in there. I can't let it go.
I bet that's his Bible, isn't it? I bet that's his Bible cover.
A camouflage Bible, though.
Yeah. No, it's like a.
Maybe he hunts for his lunch. Maybe there's
the Bible in there. The Bible.
I hope he doesn't drop it in a pile of leaves, because then he might not be able to find it.
What, his Bible?
Whatever it is, his purse.
His purse.
Something I put my heart in for a long time.
Here we go.
Yep.
Now, for more clarity, he put his heart in calling like the Simpsons the Illuminati. I mean, that's what he put his heart into. It's true. I mean, he called the Simpsons Illuminati. Everybody's Illuminati. So, yeah, he's a fucking fruitcake.
What's his name again?
The Vigilant Christian. I mean, surprisingly enough, this channel, it has almost 600,000 subscribers. So,
of course.
So he had his degree of popularity, you know, with the conspiracy theory crowd.
Yeah. Yeah.
I started the channel in 2012, in March. And, I'd been saved for 2 years, and I just felt a burden to come online and share with you the discernment that God had been giving me. Early in my walk, God really opened my eyes up to
I don't think burden was the right word.
And how corrupt it was.
You don't want to do.
You know what I just noticed?
I think he meant urge.
Yeah, an urge.
You know what I just noticed? I think I have this exact same shirt.
Burn it.
I have a shirt that looks a lot like this,
shirt.
because I like red and gray and black a lot. So
You should make a
It's a good
parody
shirt.
where
That's a
you
nice
cry
shirt.
on the DP channel wearing that shirt.
I wanted to make a mundane Matt parody where I unbox a silver
Oh.
play button and cry over it too.
Aw.
So
Then give it to what's his name? The Kumite guy.
I'm not giving it to anybody. Fuck that.
Nah, that's what everybody's hollering for Matt
I know.
to give it to him for some fucking
Tonka.
reason. Yeah.
When I grew up and I was in high school trying to be a bad boy and Mr. Cool by getting into fights and doing drugs.
picture that for the life of me. Mario is a bad boy.
I can
Look at this
swear
guy.
he was homeschooled. Just
Mario's idea of a bad boy is like hiding his teacher's eraser.
No, well, I mean, like he made a video about how he got herpes because he used to get around at one point in his life. He makes videos about how.
that. He's cute. I totally understand why he's popular. He's good looking. You know,
he-
Christian.
well,
There's a lot
oh,
of girls
you know
who
what
like
else?
that.
He's
He's
you know what?
fucking gay.
You know
he
what?
shows his emotions. A lot
Only
of girls like
you,
that.
Pimpmunk, only you and Billy like really insist that he's gay. I'll admit he's kind of metro, but I don't think he's gay. Honestly, I really don't think he
sucked
is.
some sperm.
But
I think he looks a little metro to me, but I don't think he's gay.
he
He's
used to
just a
be he used to be a yoga instructor until he realized
Oh,
that yoga was satanic. So now. When you do yoga, you're unintentionally worshiping Satan.
Oh, I
Well,
guess. that is-
DDP's a devil worshiping motherfucker, ain't he?
And listening
Yes.
to the cool music, dressing
He in fact is.
the clothes with gotta have that name brand that's popular at the time. And I was living all that. I was really consumed with the entertainment world. And when God started to open my eyes on this matter, it really rocked my world in a good way. And I know many of you can resonate with that. And so I had an awareness about the world that God had given me, and I had a burden in my heart. And I remember at the time I put a picture up on my wall, and it was a picture, I don't know if you know Casting Crowns.
Oh, John
Until
Stamos.
Yeah.
The Whole World Hears, a Christian band, but the artwork.
No,
for that
we don't know
album
who
has
it
a little
is.
boy sitting on a ledge over.
Oh, here he goes again. He's
a
gonna cry
city,
again.
And all you see is his back, and he's got next to him a megaphone.
I feel it. I feel it coming. Yep.
Oh my god.
On top of him, it says, "Until the whole world hears." And that's exactly what God did, and I never expected it. I kind of put that up and said, God, you're bigger than me, and hey, fast forward, this channel has accumulated almost 600,000 subscribers, and I've been going through the suppression of views and the unsubscribing of subscribers and all the other tactics that they've taken over the years for a long time. I recognized pretty much after a year I was online that I was being censored as soon as I got over 1,000 subs, but anyways.
You're not
Even
the only
with all
one,
those-
bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, as soon as he started choking up, I started getting flashbacks to him in the pool with the noodles.
Oh
floating
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
I will give him
His
this. It is
baptism.
very frustrating what YouTube is doing to people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Guys bring that up
very
because I'm telling you, why I did this, and the most rewarding part has been to see the lives transformed and to see God use.
All he did was make people paranoid that the Illuminati rules the world and they're trying to teach us to worship Satan unintentionally, so that before we know it, we're all worshiping Satan, and we're like, when did we start worshiping Satan?
Yeah, he's acting like he's. I mean, he made some really fucking crazy videos. Like the Grammys were all about the devil and shit. Like, it was just some bunch of
everything.
weird shit.
Everything popular.
My work, my labor, for your benefit, to bring you to salvation, to get you on the right path in life, to get you thinking about God in this world, to get you realizing that there's evil that's stopping you, impeding you from reaching your fullest potential in God.
I like the video where he cries because he can't stop smoking weed, and he's like, yeah.
And
You know what pisses me off the most about this video? That he doesn't close his fucking bathroom door. Like, at least clean up your background. What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with you?
That is annoying.
He's wanting to show off his good hair gels.
I see hand soap.
you know, I've received a couple messages from people who are on their way to taking their lives, and God used a video of mine. Glory to him for all this. But it's pretty cool.
You know, he had a fender bender, and he thought that his insurance wasn't good enough to cover it. So, and then he found out that he had coverage for it, and he was like, God made my insurance better.
No, your payment did.
Yeah, yeah. You unintentionally had better insurance than you thought you did.
A vessel and someone that God uses in that way.
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys. It's a hard talk here.
I'm getting the vapor.
It's hard to put this my baby to rest, you know.
Come here.
But when God brings you to a certain place, like He has with me, with all of this, it's
He's not quitting.
you got to really focus on what the Lord is doing, and you know, I've really asked the Lord to make a man out of me in the last week.
That sounds
failed.
yeah.
I asked God to please make a man of me. I needed it so much.
God be super fabulous.
And this is how He's doing it. You can see
The
Yojo.
fuck is in his mirror?
Yojo, you're getting in the
Oh.
dryer.
Oh,
It's like a cat or
That's my
something.
dryer.
It's Satan.
He's making a man out of me, and He's doing it by putting me through trial, difficulty.
So God is testing him by fucking up his YouTube channel.
The Bible says,
well,
"Do not
God's
be
an asshole then.
surprised at the fiery
He's
trials
fucking
that
with your
come to test
income. Like,
you."
why is God being
You know,
a dick?
gold has to go through fire to burn off the impurities, and God's definitely turning up the heat with me.
And what did I do to God? Fuck him. He's fucking with my shit too.
So God is Satan, because that's the dude with the fire, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yoga is Satan.
Also, the Lord says to us,
And Homer Simpson.
I work out all things for your good. Okay, so somehow I've been praying and seeking the Lord, and the last night, how is this for my good, Lord?
Yeah, Lord, tell me.
Obviously, that's a difficult one to understand, but it's a step of my own growth.
He had a channel called The Godly Bros, and it was him and all of his workout buddies making like workout videos together. I'll spot you, bro.
Very homoerotic. So.
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
kind of want to see that.
Yeah, so did Little
Growth,
Richard.
my own evolution.
Little Richard. Holy shit.
Where I'm now being transformed into a more mature Christian. And if you know me for a while, you know I've been saying this. Church leadership.
Blah, blah, blah. Does he cry again? No, he doesn't cry again. All right, so that's it. So he says he's done. Vigilant Christian is over. Been watching him for years. Even talked to him a few times.
Yeah, this is a ploy. This is because he knows he's got a lot of people watching. So there'll be a lot of people. Oh, don't go, Mario. And so he'll say, "I'm gonna stay because God gave me a message to help you people."
I just really didn't understand his message, to be honest. He was so all over the place, and it just took him so long to get it out that I couldn't follow what he was saying.
Basically, he's going through what everybody, like a lot of people are going through on YouTube. He's getting fucked with pretty heavily on YouTube. So it's God. I guess it's God showing him a different path. So
That's what
he's
he's
fucking with
saying.
him through YouTube. Yeah.
And he's not.
I'm pretty sure it's Susan, and that's definitely not God.
Well,
Susan
may be
is
God.
YouTube God. She plays with us like the fucking puppet master.
Dance, my puppets.
Yeah, so you know, even though I think they're retarded, I think that the 600,000 subscribers of the Vigilant Christian subscribe to him because they wanted to be notified when he posts a video.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people really dig conspiracy videos, even if you're not. I mean, a lot of people really dig that shit. So yeah, he's a pretty popular guy when it comes to that category.
You know, I remember when Vadim made a video about the Vigilant Christian, like a creationist cat video, and and I think some of the Vigilant Christian's fans flagged the video because they were offended by it. So, but one thing I'll say is that Mario helped get the strike repealed and everything.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
That
Yep.
was good of him.
That was good of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to Mario a few times. I can just tell that he's crazy. He
So he's
is,
unlike Mundane Matt or Matt Mundane. I'm just kidding. I love Matt.
every time someone makes fun of Matt Mundane or whatever the fuck your name is.
Whatever the fuck your name is.
Yeah.
Fucking Keemstar. Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck your name is.
That was hilarious. I'm sorry.
Matt Mundane.
I love the still that you have of this dude too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
I will enlighten you. God will come to your life through me.
yes, through him.
Wear plate shirts.
Through his dick.
Ew.
The other day, when you were on Pimpmunk's show, I heard you say aluminum.
Yeah.
I got thrown so bad. 'Cause it's
Aluminium.
aluminium in German. So every time, that's one of the words that always throws me. It's so hard for me.
I've heard British people say it that way too. So,
Australian people say it that way.
yeah.
It's aluminum in America, right?
Yeah.
My buddy Red Eye says that all the time. And I'm like, motherfucker, it's aluminum.
They should change for us because we say it that way.
They should.
Yeah, everything should change for us. Fuck the way they've been saying it.
Merca. Fuck yeah.
At first, I never knew who was supposed to be Merkel. Hi, baby. Come here.
Kill that cat.
Oh, he's my baby.
Uh-oh, she got her pussy out, everybody.
This is Master Yoda.
You're gonna get demonetized, dude.
It's a cat. You get demonetized for a cat.
Say
What was
hi.
your mind at, Marshall?
I don't know of him. I have no idea what you were insinuating.
You're turning the wrong way. The camera is that way.
So-
Say hi.
Anyway.
So what was that? Who was telling the story today about how they posted a video on Facebook and it got muted because of swear words?
That was me.
It was
Yeah.
her, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because of a swear word?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's-
because of curse words.
That's probably what the YouTube algorithm looks for too.
Probably. As soon as the first damn dropped in a video, the
Damn?
audio was completely
Oh, it was
muted.
damn. It was damn.
damn.
Oh my god, it wasn't even fuck. It was damn. Oh my.
There were
I-
fucks in there too, but it started at damn.
Dude, I don't know what's happening right now. I don't understand this world we're living in right now.
The internet's just fucked, man. It's if
Absolutely.
it continues on this path, it's fucked. The internet as we knew it anyways.
It's the end of the world.
That's
Oh,
the reason
yeah.
I really like these rebel sites, but there's not enough viewers like BitChute. I really love
Where is
BitChute and
it?
stuff.
Here's
There's not enough, but
here's
go
that
ahead.
thing we were talking about today. What was it? Article 13? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
Article 13. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is fucked up too.
So yesterday, the European Parliament approved amendments to the controversial copyright directive, a piece of legislation intended to update copyright for the internet age. Few pieces of legislation have popularized Europe have polarized Europe this much in recent years. Critics said the vote heralded the death of the internet, while supporters congratulated themselves for saving the livelihoods of starving artists and giving U.S. tech giants a poke in the eye. What is it trying to... We'll see what it... Of course,
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the way I understand it, this law puts the copyright stuff into the hands of the hosting platform. So users are not the ones flagging anymore. It's supposed to be an automated system, and it needs to be like a program that automatically recognizes the content as copyright infringement and then
Wow.
flags it.
Well, that's gonna
And-
go well.
So this law is now, from the way I understood it, I might be wrong, but the way I understood it is that this law is now going to go to the countries, they're going to vote on it, and then it's going to go back to the EU, they're going to vote on it again. And if it gets passed in the end, then every country still has to implement it into their own legislator. That word just really, see, that's another one, I can't. Into their own law.
Anything you say is
They-
cute, so it don't make a fuck.
They make their own laws according to that EU law.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't have to be that harsh, because from what I've seen so far, I think that law could pretty much be I'm missing vocabulary today. So it could be just be canceled out by the terms of service. If you put in the terms of service that you don't want your platform, your hosting platform, to be the flagging party, you kind of, you give up that right, basically. So platforms could probably write it into their terms of service that their users give up that right to copyright flag their content. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Did I explain that right?
People are asking what that accent is. That's a German accent, guys.
That's a German accent with a lot of years of American living in the U.S. over
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's also been all over the freaking world too. So she's been to Japan. She's been everywhere. So she's probably got a lot of little weirdness going on in that voice.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll never forget.
But did you get what I was saying though about that law? So I don't think it's as harsh and severe as people are making it out to be right now. And it's not even passed all the way yet.
Anytime they try to pass an internet related law, they look at it as a slippery slope to doing more things. Like, as you heard earlier, here's 13. The specter of an upload filter has been framed by critics as the EU trying to kill your memes. Proponents of the bill say this isn't the case and that previous laws make parodies and memes exempt from copyright claims. But yeah, that's how it was presented to me today, is like, oh, they're trying to kill memes on the internet.
I love how memes, like, that's what makes people care.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Just serious shit.
People are obsessed with that shit.
They are, man.
There's some people that communicate in meme. Like, I've encountered people that mainly just communicate in meme. It's
disgusting.
Yeah, it's retarded. I can't stand it. But whatever.
Luna communicates in emoticons.
A lot of people do that, though. Like,
that's crazy too, though.
I saw this thing. It was like you can get a degree in memes somewhere. You can actually go to school for it.
Yeah, I've heard something about that. Yeah,
it's so funny.
People use like
memology or something like that.
People use memes in like in debates as evidence for things. Like, oh, look at this meme that says I'm right.
This says I'm right.
Oh yeah, and then Article 11 is the link tax, I guess, where if somebody uses your content and links you, you can make them purchase a license from you to be able to link you.
Oh. Yeah, it's just really is. It scares the shit out of people because sometimes the slippery slope fallacy is real.
Sure.
And so it does scare the shit out of people. Like, where is this going to end?
I think it's real in regards to net neutrality. I think that's going to be a huge problem. Yeah. I think this is actually not going to have that big of repercussions because the implementation in the countries and then terms of service can override that probably. Yeah. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that terms of service can have a big influence on how this actually is used in the end.
She's not a lawyer, but she plays one on the internet.
Here's Trump falsely claims nearly 300 Americans in Puerto Rico did not die.
Yeah. Want to turn to the White House now, where after days of calling the federal response to Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico an incredible success and even underappreciated, President Trump is now denying the official death toll. In fact, he's gone beyond denying it. He's claimed that this is all a ploy by Democrats. CNN's Abby Phillip joins me now with the latest. Abby, good morning.
Well, good morning, Erica. This is for President Trump an escalation in the rhetoric around this issue that we know for several days now. He's been saying that he believes that Hurricane Maria was an unsung success for the federal government, that they did everything that they could. And now he's saying that these claims that there might have been more people dying as a result of this storm are all part of what he called done by Democrats in order to make me look bad.
I mean, aren't there records of these people dying from the hurricane?
Yeah.
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 It's
crazy.
Like death certificates and shit like that.
Yeah, it's so crazy that he says this shit. The shit that he says.
It's my president, man. Can't believe it.
He's really full of shit. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he is full of shit.
Oh
yeah, it's just like they're doing this. They're making up dead people to hurt me. What the fuck?
Today, someone sent me this really bad song by Baked Alaska about Trump that he put out
Yeah,
yesterday.
I've seen that shit.
Oh
I've
my
seen
god, that
shit.
is fucking awful. It's
I
all
haven't seen it.
it's really bad and auto-tuned. I'll probably play it for Billy on the next EP as a cringe rap.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah. It's so bad. It's totally auto-tuned. It's very repetitive, and it's like a love ballad for Trump.
Look as bad as possible when I was successfully raising billions of dollars to help Puerto Rico. The president also claims that when people died of old age, that was counted in the death toll, but that is not true. This death toll is a result of a study that was commissioned by the government of Puerto Rico to find out whether there were people who died unnecessarily as a result of the storm, whether it was because they couldn't be found in time, or there was no power in places where they needed them, hospitals, that sort of thing. And the president is not addressing any of that, really. He's just simply focusing on what he says is a conspiracy against him when it comes to this death toll. This is coming really at a bad time for the White House. They're trying to refocus attention to Hurricane Florence. They're trying to reassure people in the path of this current storm that the federal government is working as hard as possible on this issue. But President Trump is trying to relitigate Hurricane Maria, trying to get accolades for it. But clearly there's a lot of disagreement on this issue. And frankly, Erica, I think a lot of people on the ground in Puerto Rico, whether or not they agree 100% with these death toll estimates or not, believe that perhaps more should have been done. But you don't hear that.
Yeah, because I remember they did report a much lower death toll originally, and then recently they are reporting a much higher one.
Yeah.
But it's funny that
more bodies.
I don't believe that. No, it wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't me.
They're finding more bodies now because they're getting more areas now, and they've found more bodies.
Well, and then also just delayed death from injuries and whatever.
Yeah, because you can never go by like when something first happens, the death toll's always wrong at first.
Well, I mean, there were whole giant sections of Puerto Rico without electricity.
Exactly.
For a very, very long time. I think maybe even months to some parts. So
and he tried to claim that wasn't the hurricane's fault. That it was already like that.
Yeah, they already had bad power. Yeah.
At all from President Trump.
And last I saw, Abby, there were no public events that we knew of for the president today. Do we know if what he has on his schedule in terms of perhaps meeting with FEMA? We're waiting on a briefing from FEMA coming up, or just how in touch he is with the developments about Hurricane Florence with his officials today? Or are they tight-lipped on that?
They are being very tight-lipped on that. President Trump has nothing on his schedule publicly at all today. You know, yesterday was a day that we were expecting to hear a lot more from the White House. We only got an update on what President Trump's briefings were very late in the day. He spoke to the governor of Georgia. He had gotten briefings on the Florence response, and he spoke about...
Another thing about Trump, we didn't see it this time, but I see it all the time. Trump always does his... Q&A interviews in front of like a helicopter that's running or an airplane that's getting ready to take off.
Every time, just about.
And everyone's yelling. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, could you do it before he steps out of the building in front of the chopper, please?
But then he would have nothing to distract you from the stupid shit that's coming out of his mouth.
Then he doesn't seem as important. You know, if he has enough of the Q&A, he can just up and leave. That's why it's already ready. It's like, oh, I gotta go. I can't. It's too much.
About it briefly at the top of an event here at the White House. But it will be interesting to see whether or not they show more of President Trump's engagement on this issue. You know, whether or not he does anything to kind of let folks.
Oh, look at their cute little category, like hurricane category meter down below. Wow.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
It's
It's like
how
a
far
fucking
it
video
extends
game.
out over 5.
Yeah.
Responsive he is being. So it's still pretty early here. We'll see whether we get more from them, but so far, nothing. Erica.
Interesting, too, as you pointed out, Abby, that officials there and folks in the White House, in the West Wing, trying to do their best to redirect the president. And he keeps going back to making this about his performance. Are any of those folks talking this morning?
Of course he is. It's got to be about Trump. Everything's got to be about him. He's such an egotistical fuck, man.
Yeah, yeah. When someone bruises his ego, you know he can't stay quiet about it.
No, he's like a fucking diss rapper, man. He's got to make a fucking comeback.
You know, these tweets just happened moments ago, and often when the president tweets at this hour, this is the time when he's still in the residence. He hasn't even gotten to the West Wing yet. Aides haven't even had a chance to really engage with him. So many of these tweets will come as a surprise to people working for the president. But I have to tell you, over the last several days, there is not a desire in this White House to talk about Hurricane Maria.
He has like avoidance issues. He knows he's going to have to talk about it, but right now he doesn't want to. No, we'll deal with that later. Yeah, a big ass hurricane is about to slam. Actually, I think it is currently. I pulled up.
Yeah.
Where was it? I pulled it up. A live view of the hurricane making landfall.
Yeah, it's up in North Carolina. Some of my clients have work up there, and they're here all week. Like, oh, can't go to work. Too bad.
I got some friends that live in that area, so
yeah,
it's crazy shit.
I mean, Category 2 sucks, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, at least it did, because it was a Category 4 the other day, and it dropped down to 2. Oh yeah.
Relitigate
this. Last year, I think, what was it? It ended up being a 3 when it hit us, and it was like really, really close to where I live, and that was scary. I evacuated like all the way up into the Panhandle. I went far, far away, and even up there, we still got a lot of the weather. And here, like, I don't think anybody in Florida passed away from it, but we had like roofs down, houses flooded, tornadoes taking whole buildings down. It was crazy. But a few roofs, a little bit of flood, a lot of rain.
The other day I seen some pictures of a house that had boarded up, and it says, "We're staying and we're praying." I'm like,
that's so dumb to me.
It is dumb.
I'm in evacuation zone A, so I'm always the first to get evacuated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're on an island or something, right?
Yeah, I'm on an island, and if the bridges go down or the electricity goes down, it takes a long time. Last hurricane, it took almost 2 weeks until I had electricity back in my house. So if you stay in Florida, super hot, so many bugs.
Yeah.
No food, no fresh water, because it's either swamp or salt water. So, you know, if you don't have enough water, you're fucked.
Alligators all around your ass.
The longest I've ever had to go without electricity was 3 days, and that was long enough for me. Like, I was like, fuck, this is terrible.
That's not, I mean, all that sucks, but then in the poorer districts, you have a lot of looting too. So it gets dangerous. People try to take each other's supplies and all kinds of shit. Yeah.
It's only looting when it's black people. When it's white people, it's surviving.
Yeah, sure.
Issue of how many people died exactly. The issue of whether there were casualties in that storm is beyond question. Everybody knows that there were. The job for the president, I think his aides believe, is just to express sympathy in these cases and express a willingness to make sure that the federal government is engaged in future hurricanes. But President Trump is doing something completely different. He's taking this on head on. Yesterday he was tweeting new attacks at the mayor of San Juan, who he's been engaged with for
probably the guy who Trump probably thought the mayor of San Juan was the president. Or actually no, he didn't, but That's
You never know.
I want to know if Trump knew he was president of Puerto Rico.
Somebody must tell him that shit, right? He has staff.
You know
tell
it
him
happened.
that.
You know he was like, get the president of Puerto Rico on the phone. And they're like, dude, you're president of Puerto Rico.
He did call the governor of the Virgin Islands the president of the Virgin Islands, and that's him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, this is one thing I've been saying a lot, but I'll say it again here. There should be one test you have to take, if any test at all, to be president. You should be able to circle all the places on the map of the world that you're president of. And if you can't, then you shouldn't be president. And, you know, I'm not for drug testing, but I think it's fucked up. They drug test male men, but they won't drug test the fucking president. You know? The president could be, like, doing all sorts of shit and getting away with it. No, they do not.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I mean, Trump got to write his own physical diagnosis. His doctor admitted that Trump pretty much told him everything to say in his health evaluation. You can't make this shit up. Like this, the stuff that's going on now with the presidency and the government and everything is like, I couldn't have imagined better fiction.
And it was fiction before. It wasn't, what was it, Idiocracy, where they predicted him to be president?
The Simpsons did.
The Simpsons did it too?
Yeah.
Idiocracy predicted President Camacho, who was a professional wrestler who became president. And Trump has been on the WWE.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he hired the former CEO of WWE, Linda McMahon.
Yeah.
So
is he in the Hall of Fame, Trump?
Yes, I think he is.
I think so.
I think he is, because they have like a celebrity wing, and Drew Carey and Pete Rose and a few other people are in it.
Sylvester.
Is David Arquette in it too?
He should be. If they're gonna put, I mean, because he was a big part of a celebrity thing.
Well, they gave him the WCW championship back in the day.
I think Rodman and Karl Malone should go in too.
Yeah, sure. Dude, I'm so
sure, whatever.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I get to see Billy open for Jake the Snake Roberts. That's amazing.
That's very cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe it. I'm gonna mark out like crazy to be in the presence of Jake the Snake. I mean, I watched some of his older matches today just to be like, wow, Jake the Snake was awesome when I was 9. So,
he was one of the masters of psychology, man.
Yeah. He was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else screamed and shouted, and he just talked with a real calm voice.
Spin the wheel, make a deal.
Yeah, spin the wheel, make a deal.
I love that. That's so awesome. Let's move on.
Stop talking about pro wrestling, Ben.
Michael Moore says it's obviously possible that Trump could be the last president ever. I've heard this. Billy asked me this too. He's like, "Do you think Trump might be like the last president ever?"
And then what?
Yeah, we have an emperor. I don't know. I mean, you know, like maybe that's what they're saying. Like we won't have presidents anymore. We'll have some other form of leader that will be more of a dictatorship. I don't know.
I really, really doubt that.
Yeah, Billy thinks Trump has he said 100% chance Trump wins re-election.
He did say that.
I don't know about 100%.
I'm pretty sure he gets reelected.
I'm pretty sure as well, but I think it more just depends. Like, there's a few things that could happen. Like, shit could get worse and he could get impeached. Who knows? But I mean, I think more likely the Democrats will run some garbage candidate and then he'll just get reelected.
Even if he gets impeached, the trial is going to take forever. And
he could get reelected while currently under those proceedings.
Yes, he can. They'll let him keep being president until he's found guilty. You know,
I mean, they impeached Clinton and he stayed president.
Yeah, he stayed there.
I really, really doubt that he's gonna get impeached.
I don't think so either, but you never know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's possible they get, because impeachment really don't mean that much, actually. I mean, it means it's a flaw, but
it just means they have like a trial to see whether or not they should remove him, you know, and convict him of crimes and shit.
Yeah. Everybody's wanting him out of the office, but do you really want Mike Pence? I mean, do you really want that? I mean, think about that. Mike Pence is scarier than Trump, in my opinion. Mike
Pence is more of the usual, like, the type of Republican we've been used to for a long time, like super Christian, conservative.
Super anti-gay.
Yeah. Which is funny because his state, Indiana, the state he was governor of, has a horrible issue with heroin and outbreaks of HIV because all the heroin addicts are sharing needles with each other and this is like a farm state, you know. There's like these little towns that are overrun with heroin and HIV now. There.
Yeah. Well, kratom might solve that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if kratom's illegal in Indiana. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it is illegal in Indiana. I think it's one of the states.
Indiana sucks. Indiana's
I may be wrong. But I think so.
Indiana's the one state out there, like near Ohio and Michigan, that will probably never legalize weed or anything like that until they're forced to do so.
Gary, Indiana is like considered one of the worst places on the earth.
Yeah, but Gary's basically a suburb of Chicago. It's like a shitty place just outside of Chicago that happens to be like across the Indiana border, which is like, it's really bad. Oh, Pimp, when are you going to your football game and you're gonna freeze your nuts off?
November. I'll be there on November 11th is the game. Yeah,
November 11th. What is the temperature going to be like in Green Bay, Wisconsin on November 11th?
Oh, dude, it's going to be fucking cold. It's going to be cold. But, you know, that's what I wanted. I wanted that experience to go to the most historic football field in football. And during the winter, it's just an experience.
And freeze to death.
Yeah, freeze to death.
Yeah, they have an open air stadium. They're right near Lake Michigan. They have, they're really far north. It's a terrible atmosphere to stand outside in. You know, most stadiums that are pretty far north have a dome.
Yeah.
But the Packers, the Fudge Packers, they just don't.
Man, watch yourself now. Come on now. Green and gold till I'm dead and cold. And Aaron Rodgers, that first game, the opening game, the dude got hurt. They carried him out on the cart in the first half. Everybody was tweeting, said he's out for the season. Aaron was like, hold my beer. Came back second half, 3 touchdowns.
So Fidel gave us $2.20, and Fidel said, good thing it's hitting the shithole area of the U.S. Well, that's usually where hurricanes hit.
Yeah.
I had to evacuate twice already, and I've only lived here for 3.5 years.
Wow. Yeah. I can't see myself ever wanting to deal with that. I'll take my chances with the big-ass volcano. I don't know.
I'd rather have a hurricane that I can see coming from a long, long way and evacuate in peace than a volcano that can blow up on me anytime without warning.
This volcano could, but it's been over 100 years since the last time, and there's no sign of it happening anytime soon. There are volcanoes south of here that are a lot smaller that erupt every now and then. But then, like, the biggest mountain anywhere around here is a volcano. And the last time it blew up was like the early 1900s. So,
but still, that's not really. It doesn't have to mean anything, does it? For a volcano?
I mean, who knows? It could happen anytime.
It could be sleeping for hundreds of years and be like, oh shit, I want to blow up now.
Yeah, it'll destroy the city of Tacoma if it's like a big explosion, because they're like right down. They're right down the downhill from it. So,
I'll take the hurricanes.
I took the meter down, by the way, because it's not working. I got the $2.20 and it didn't change the meter, and I don't feel like fucking with it. to try and make it work right now. But if you guys want to keep
Thanks for the tip.
if you guys want to keep the Streamlabs coming, that would be cool. $5 and above TTS, it'll play. All of us can hear it now, by the way. It used to be if someone did text to speech, only I could hear it, but now everybody should be able to hear it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that because you kept saying TTS. I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
Oh, yeah, text to speech. $5 and above.
Some text to speech. Somebody sent some text to speech. That sounds fun.
$5 and above text to speech, and then $10 and above, they get to play. They get to play something like a media.
Just send some random, super complicated words. That would really be interesting to me.
So here's Michael Moore and the Trump last president.
Liberal Hollywood director Michael Moore truly believes it's possible for President Trump to be the last president ever. Watch this.
You really think that?
Tailgating
I think it's possible,
is
absolutely.
But once you get inside, you're good. Booze helps too.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Of course, booze helps when you're out there and it's really cold. I've been to some cold football games outside before.
Yeah.
But still.
I'm going to be all kratomed up. I'll tell you, talking about booze. This young lady here can put away some booze. I've seen her do it.
Get mulled wine. That's what we drink in Germany when we're out in the cold. Mulled wine.
What? Oh, okay.
Mulled wine's awesome.
I think that we have someone in the White House who has no respect for the rule of law, who dislikes democracy by an incredible degree.
The anti-Trump filmmaker making those comments on MSNBC while promoting his new film, Fahrenheit 11/9.
So he's making a new movie and just calling it Fahrenheit 11/9?
11/9. I wonder what it's going to be about.
I don't know. What happened on 11/9?
What was the first one he made? That was the something.
It was called Roger and Me.
Uncomfortable Truth.
Yeah, the first one he made. No, you're thinking of Al Gore. That was an Inconvenient Truth.
Hey, well, Michael Moore got really famous off that
Fahrenheit 9/11.
Yeah, and he also did the one about the school shooting.
Bowling for Columbine.
Yeah, Bowling for Columbine. Yeah, that was actually a good documentary, though. I will say that.
It really was. I liked when he got Manson in there.
Is that when
claims?
Did Trump get elected on November 9th? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, so that's what it is. That's why it's called 11/9.
It's clever. Clever title.
Suspected gas explosions reported in Massachusetts cities.
There's another breaking story that we're following right now. A very significant story that's unfolding in Massachusetts, where multiple gas explosions have caused major fires and evacuations. I want to go to our national correspondent, Jason Carroll. Jason, tell us more about this.
And Wolf, you saw just some of the pictures there, plumes of smoke and fire coming from several buildings there. We want to get those pictures up so our viewers can see them. Apparently, this is from the result of a natural gas line explosion. The explosion possibly related to a spike in gas pressure. Massachusetts State Police telling us that at least 20 to 25 fires have been reported in the area, across the area, affecting dozens of blocks. The evacuations are now underway in Andover and North Andover. This is an area.
Big
Have
lawsuit
you ever been through
against
something
this
like
city?
university or training you felt like you were in way over your head, even though finishing the training would yield only benefits? If so, how did you get over it if you were able to?
What?
Okay. Yes, I took all kinds of courses where I felt overwhelmed by them, and I felt like I was in way over my head, like you said. Yeah, I just made myself finish it and do the best I could, and usually I passed it, sometimes barely, sometimes I didn't make it, but that's all you can really do. I mean, you just have to
do your best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And focus on your strengths within those courses to help get you through.
about an hour north of Boston.
But this shit, man, is crazy,
affected
man.
in
Their
the area
houses
as
are just
well.
exploding.
The town of Andover actually sent out a bulletin, Wolf, not too long ago on Facebook asking if residents knew how to safely turn off their gas. Repeat, if they knew how to safely do that, to do it immediately and then evacuate the area. A number of folks there being evacuated. We are told that there are some 35,000 residents in the town of Andover. And right now, state officials are asking all, I repeat, all residents there in the area to evacuate. Massachusetts State Police say Columbia Gas is depressing the gas lines to try to get a handle on the situation.
That is crazy,
man. Your whole town just starts exploding and catching on fire. Like, what the fuck?
You imagine the lawsuit? Can you imagine
Yeah, oh my
this
God.
lawsuit's going to be so big?
Have people been hurt?
Probably, if there was just random
probably.
explosions, but maybe
yeah,
not.
Yeah, I hope nobody got hurt or killed, but it's just you're sitting there watching TV, boom, your house explodes. That's fucked up.
Also just got word from Lawrence General Hospital saying that they have received 5 patients there. Wolf, their conditions unknown.
Jason, I want you to stand by. I know you're collecting more information, but joining us on the phone right now is the town manager of Andover, Massachusetts, Andrew Flanagan. Thanks so much, Andrew, for joining us. Tell us more about this decision to evacuate, more than 33,000 people from Andover?
So upon receiving a number of reports across the community, reports of structure fires, fires in our local businesses, we encourage or ask our residents to, one, evacuate if they have gas service, and if they know how to shut their gas service off.
Hope to be on the show someday, after health improves.
Hope your health improves too.
Marshal Manson's... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Where to invade next is his best. It's your best, apparently.
No, kill people. Kill people is his best.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I think she means Michael Moore's. Michael Moore. I was like, what? Yeah. That could also be Marilyn Manson. It could be like so many people.
I'll take credit for it.
No, that is a Michael Moore. It is a Michael Moore movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope your health improves. Thanks for the $5. I appreciate it.
Please do
And if you want on this show, you got to give me a hand job. Just saying.
So basically, the whole area of Andover has been evacuated. Is that what I'm hearing?
Any resident or business who has gas service, yes, we'd have to evacuate.
What about casualties?
This shit's pretty bad when they're evacuating that many people. They're really scared that everybody's going to blow the fuck up. That is crazy.
You know what these people should do? They should just board themselves up in their house and have a sign that says, "We're praying and staying." And they'll be fine.
Exactly. Now you're gassing and assing.
That's going to help.
Have there been any?
There are no reports of casualties.
Do you know exactly what's causing these gas explosions?
The gas.
It's our understanding that it has to do with gas pressure. We're working with the local utilities to evaluate that now and get a better understanding. Here in Andover, we've fully activated our emergency operations center. We're mobilizing our assets and assets from across the state to support our response.
I've never heard of that. I mean,
do you know the cause?
Gas lines exploding, but not like this. I've never heard multiple houses at once.
Yeah.
I've never heard that happen before. That's crazy.
Insane. That's like a fucking movie. Just imagine you're sitting at your house, not doing anything, just hanging out, and all of a sudden your fucking neighborhood blows up.
And it may be a
what's
movie.
Happening.
It may be a movie one day.
This sounds like some shit that a supervillain would do, like a plot.
Yeah. And like the first thing you would think is like terrorist attack or something like that.
This is Thanos.
Are these explosions accidental, or is there some sort of sabotage?
We have no idea at this time.
Do you expect neighboring towns like North Andover, Lawrence to evacuate as well?
They're both implementing evacuation plans as well, and we're in close contact.
Well,
with our
you also got to think of it.
neighbors.
This is just a fire. Now that these lines are exploding, these people are going to be breathing the gas and shit, man. So it's and you can't smell natural gas.
North Andover as we manage
No, they artificially add an odor to it usually.
Yeah, they do.
the regional.
It's like that weird, like raw eggs kind of odor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but raw.
So in other
natural
words, there
gas
could
you
be
cannot smell.
tens and tens of thousands additional people who are being forced to evacuate their homes right now. If you have 30, 40,000 in your area, another 30 or 40,000 in neighboring communities, we're talking about a lot of people.
That is correct.
And you're doing this out of an abundance or caution, or how many fires, how many explosions have actually occurred already?
We're responding to somewhere between 20 and 25 fires currently. Until we have a better handle on the situation, evaluate, and have a better understanding of the cause, we're proceeding on the side of caution and asking, again, all residents with gas service to evacuate their homes.
When do you think people will be able to...
Yeah. Everyone's evacuating everywhere now.
Yeah, it's neighboring towns and shit, man. I'm going to evacuate.
Yeah, I mean, there's hurricane evacuations in Hawaii. They were having volcano evacuations, and then there was the hurricanes that were about to hit Hawaii too.
I'm going to evacuate because I'm being overrun by meth heads.
Really?
Oh, dude, I seen 3 today. In walking down my road at different times. Yeah, so
turn to their home.
Maybe that's karma. Maybe it's because we don't want to accept all those refugees. Maybe their nature is making us refugees now.
I don't know. You know,
that's bullshit.
When the U.S. has taken on all kinds of refugees, though. Like,
yes, we have.
Like when I used to live in Ohio, and there was a ton of Somali refugees there.
Yeah, I know. I was joking.
Yeah,
I still think we could do more, but I know we do a lot.
At this time, we don't have a set time for them to return.
We need to bring
asked
Barbara
them
back,
to,
damn it.
Follow.
Barbara was supposed to be on tonight.
Yeah.
I am Barbara.
Oh, damn.
No, you're not.
You look really different.
You do. You look real different in person, let me tell you.
Barbara's my soulmate. You're
She's a
sorry.
cool chick.
I'm just some guy.
She's a cool chick.
I'm
She
just
really
some
is.
guy named Barbara.
She actually fits. She is one of those chicks that can fit in with the guys. Hell, she stayed in a hotel room with me, Ben, and Billy, and just fit in just perfectly.
That was my first ever hearing about her, was you guys telling all the stories from the VidCon.
Oh,
So that made it like better when I saw her on the Morning Wood and stuff.
Oh, she's awesome. I love her to death.
Look at me talking about her like she's not here. You were great on the Morning Wood.
Thanks.
Oh, you talking about? She's not great. I was talking about Barbara.
Well, you're a bastard.
Kyrsh sucks. I love her.
But I do it well.
Oh, but a boom. Yeah, this is awful. This is horrible.
So what is causing that pressure on the gas supply lines?
That's what they think, yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
I hope they get it fixed.
Yeah.
I blame the Russians.
It may be. I blame Afghanistan.
Yeah.
The Russians were in Afghanistan for a long time. All right, we'll see if it works now. I have it up, and it should work now, but we'll see what happens here.
Somebody tips if it works.
Yeah. Yeah, test it out. Be the canary in the coal mine.
Mr. Dante, I'm calling you out. Tip.
God damn it, pal.
You're on the clock, Mr. Dante.
Yeah. God damn it, pal.
God damn it, pal.
You know, I now have a way to loop in Skype and Discord. So we could also go we could also take questions from people in my Discord. You know, like we could open up the
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that in a moment later. We'll bring them in, see what they have to say.
Come ask me deeply personal questions. Like shit that you know I wouldn't want to answer, because that's fun.
Let's watch Let's watch this. I'm sorry in advance, by the way.
Pyong, pyong, pyong.
No.
Some champ. Pyong, pyong, pyong. Press some shout. Happy
Do you know who this is?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you Kyrsh, you don't know this? Oh, okay.
No.
I can't believe you don't know who this is. I'm sorry for you because you're about to learn.
It's Chris Chan.
Yeah.
Chris Chan or Christine Chan.
This is Chris, not Christine.
Yeah, this is Chris. Yeah,
Chris,
the most documented person on the internet.
Chris, possibly in human history, possibly the most documented human in human history.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's a very interesting person.
I know. He's retarded.
Like I've watched. I don't know. Have you seen the comprehensive history series by Geno? Yeah, amazing.
He didn't get to finish it though because it drove him mad. It
drove him insane.
Yeah. He's like, I can't stop thinking about Chris Chan constantly now, and I'm not gonna be able to finish it. He got up to part 13. There's a 13-part in-depth series about this guy's life. There are sagas in his life. Well, now he's trans now, so now he's a she. Yeah, which is funny because a lot of he made like songs about how homos were evil and stuff before.
Oh, of course.
And now, yeah, it's interesting.
He always had a lot of really weird ideas about how gender worked, like even to his very first video. Like, for example, he made some video that he intended for his school children to like educate them about like sex and gender, and he's like, every boy should get a My Little Pony and every girl should get an Autobot, and that was before the brony thing, I think.
I think he was an early adopter of the brony thing.
Yeah.
Look, here's the different sagas broken down into a graph. Oh, why'd they make it so? Well, this is weird. All right, yeah. See, here's like the different sagas in Chris Chan. Well, man, it's way too big. There we go. Yeah, so you can see like there's the Megan Schroeder saga. Look at this.
What the fuck is all that?
It's all the different storylines.
First exile. What's the first exile?
I think he took a break from the internet.
Oh. So was he like live streaming himself or uploading videos?
Uploading video. Well, it started in 2005, and it just continues till this day. And people
have dug through history and found clips of him as like a kid
on TV. He was on.
Yeah,
he was on the news a few times when he was a kid.
Huh.
He got.
That's kind of fascinating.
Well, he's arguably the first Let's Player as well, which is really interesting. It's just crazy all this shit that has been documented about this person.
Yeah. Well, he scanned and released like notes his second grade teacher gave him and all this shit. Like he leaked a lot of his own information that's out there. And he's heavily autistic.
Calling all trolls. Calling all trolls. We are at war. This is war. I will not stand idly by while you take heed and curse my friends and my family. For you have dishonored me, and I will not stand for it.
I will not stand for it.
I will not stand
for it.
He got kicked out of a convention, or she got kicked out of a convention recently.
That's funny.
For like grabbing butts or something.
He was like getting too touchy with people during pictures.
Yeah.
And they told him to get out, and then
he laid on the floor. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when they were trying to kick him
I
out.
stand upon my native Cherokee heritage. I will hunt you down, you damn dirty trolls.
Hunt you down.
This is war.
You gotta love him. You gotta love him.
There were some trolls on the internet that talked him into destroying his PlayStation, and he took a brick and tried to like smash the PlayStation, but he's just so weak that he couldn't even really damage it at all. So he just ran it over with his car instead.
Put down your wares and bring yourselves unto me. The noble Cherokee man. I come to you with a brief bit of introduction to our Cherokee clan. We were a peaceful race. Most of our history.
Look at all the shit. You know,
yeah, I am.
Their house, they were all like hoarders, and their house caught on fire. Because and there was even warnings about that before it happened, that their house looked like a fire hazard.
Is encrypted within Spanish history. Some of it was previously untranslated, but was translated.
Wow, look at all these shitty jump cuts.
As can be found on the
Gage, he
Wikipedia under the term Cherokee. CHEROKEE.
That is peace pipe.
Welcome, peace pipe.
Yep.
Find your peace.
What the hell?
Just let it happen.
One thing that he kind of opened my eyes to is the weird fascination with Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that like autistic people just love Sonic the Hedgehog for some reason.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the restaurant. Oh, I like Sonic too.
No.
I've never been to Sonic.
It's all right.
Yeah, but no, he was fascinated with Sonic the Hedgehog, and now people send me like the top 10 hottest Sonic characters.
Oh, I seen that shit.
Yeah.
We watched that one night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass and titties.
This dude got on Opie and Anthony, and they watched a video where he like vividly describes how he recycles his semen.
Well, I didn't want to hear that at all.
I wanted you to hear it.
He's got some moves though, Kyrsh. Look at him.
Yeah. Ass and titties. Ass and titties.
Oh, this is the worst.
You know, my mommy and I, my family and I will come and meet you at the airport. And you know, your choice, so take you
Hold on. Hold on. We need to hear this
making this video for a fictional, like,
a troll,
theoretical
right?
ex-girlfriend, as he calls them. Yeah, I think it was for Julie.
Hey, Ivy. I brought a video for you. Oh, we are going to have so much fun together when you and I are together.
That's a creepy fucking voice he's doing right now.
Dude.
Yeah.
He was
That's
on
how you
a
seduce a
love
woman.
quest.
I literally put my hand over my butthole.
He was on a love quest. Okay.
Oh.
He wanted an 18 to 25-year-old smoke-free, non-alcoholic, non-black girl.
I remember that. I have seen that.
Okay.
A non-black girl, yeah.
Not just
Well,
a
he's
non-black
stupid.
girl,
Black
an
girls
18 to
are hot.
25, smoke-free, non-alcoholic, non-black girl.
That's like the complete opposite of what I'm looking for.
A boyfriend-free girl. A boyfriend-free girl.
You know, my mommy and I, my family and I will come and meet you at the airport.
You
And,
never
know,
make
your
a video
choice,
looking
so
for girls
take
and
you
my
to your
mommy and I.
hotel Or,
Never.
think about
But he's a little boy, though.
No, he's not.
my house.
Inside he is.
He's, like, right now, he's probably, like, 35, 36 years old.
But he's clearly a boy in his head.
Yeah.
Oh, he's autistic as fuck.
If you're strong, you can fly. You can reach the other side of the rainbow.
I love him.
I don't.
He is so fascinating.
Yeah.
You've got to watch some documentaries
Inside
on
and
him.
make
It's really
it happen. Sonic Boom. It's at me thinking, I feel as silly as the time I temporarily gained weight, became stupid, and went to watch television at Ghost Command. And Seth MacFarlane, message for you, creator Family Guy. Here's a silly sketch that you may use. You have my full permission to use this sketch. Now, as I show you the drawings, I will read the lines as they are said. Alright, so we see everybody sitting on the couch. It's rated TV 14, just like Family Guy, and this sketch only. So the skull vision says, I gotta use the bathroom, excuse me. And I'm sitting on the couch and I say, I gotta use the can too. So we follow us to the bathroom and it goes neutral. And then he says, occupied. And I go further down the hallway and I say, here's a can. So I go in. And it's like, I wonder what these buttons do.
Here's your money.
Thank you for the 2. And yeah, it looks like it changed, so we know it works now.
Cool.
I appreciate it, Miles Swan. I legit had a crush on Sonic as a kid. Collected 200 plus comic books. My uncle did a t-shirt of Sonic airbrushed on. Grew out of it. Well, Christian.
How do you have a crush on a hedgehog, a blue hedgehog?
I don't know. It's weird, but there are grown men that fantasize about like female Sonic the Hedgehog characters. So
this is true.
I want to show you, since you've never seen the comprehensive history of it, I just want to show you the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Because it is so... You're going to go and watch it, because it's going to compel you to go watch it.
He seems like an autistic Truman, kind of.
I mean, in a way, he is.
That's a really good way of putting it.
I'm not to say I've seen this and I wasn't interested enough to watch it, but
well, what a surprise!
Yeah, I'm an asshole though.
Yeah, I mean, like, check this out. Here it is.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and dudes of all teenagers, as well as the gals. My name is Christian Chandler. I am here, and y'all are there.
Christian. Arguably the most documented person in history. His antics have been witnessed by millions, with many always keeping a close eye on him, waiting to see what he does next.
Because all you do is make me feel sad and depressed. He should love his mother. She misses him. Hello, we're live on the internet. What do you want? Mom, hello.
Hi, we're live on the internet. Hello, hi, Mom. Hello.
What do you want?
Yeah. What do you want, Mom? Hi, hello. What?
I love the women outside. Do not hate. Hate is not so good.
That is some true autistic screeching right there.
Yeah.
That's
poking out.
Yep. Oh, there's the PlayStation.
There it is.
That's him destroying it.
He doesn't do a very good job with the brick.
I want everything about my house off the internet!
Yeah,
this is him pepper spraying an employee.
Yeah, at a GameStop.
What? I'm aftershave. What are you gonna do about it?
Look at that table just covered with shit. Look at it. Look at it. Jesus Christ.
And it gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
What made him this way? What is the attraction?
Yeah, see, they have like old footage of him like that. It's so
keeps
weird.
us fascinated? This is the story of Christian.
Yeah, and there were 13 episodes made, and it's still not finished.
That's interesting, though.
Yeah.
He's I mean, he clearly has some issues, but he definitely is an interesting person.
Anytime you think you learned everything there is to know about him, you find out something else insane, and it just keeps going and going and going.
Oh, wow.
It's the endless rabbit hole that you just fall down forever.
I don't have that much time.
Someone, Bernice said she was attracted to Sonic when she was 5 years old. As an adult, she can't stand cartoons.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't stand them.
I mean, I like the general guy in Mulan. I thought he was a cute character, but I was aware of the fact that he's a drawn character and not real.
Oh, there are grown men that have relationships with anime girls printed on pillows. No lie. No lie. Here's another compelling figure from the internet.
The Beast. Well, here I am, people, once again for part number 4 of Swag Sucks 2014. Wait a minute. Ladies, listen to me. Listen to me and listen to me good. After I'm done with this video, you need to change for the better.
I doubt that.
So, you say a guy who doesn't abuse you or anything is a boring guy.
What?
Well, let me tell you this.
He's so boring. I just wish he would, like, abuse me or something.
It doesn't matter how boring the guy is, as long as he has a good personality. Because you have to lower your standards, girls, and realize that you can't be going out with these good-looking guys.
That's a hell of a thing to say. Lower your standards. Lower your standards.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Excuse me,
I'm not going to lower my standards, but you need to.
Yep. Yeah. That's what he would say. He would always talk about how he wanted an attractive girl, but he's like, attractive girls, you should like me instead. Lower your standards.
You gotta go out with somebody. Give someone else a chance. Someone who doesn't look good, but has a good fashion sense.
Alright, first of all, I don't have to go out with anybody at all.
Well, you're a woman, you need a man. You need a man.
This guy's gonna tell you how it is.
I don't need no fucking man.
I don't need no stinky man.
Chance. Maybe then.
And he does get great fashion sense. I mean, come on.
He is on the down low.
It's Billy's illegitimate son.
It is.
See how he's got the bandana? Yeah.
Billy gets so pissed when he says.
Yeah.
But I got a man. Which means he's a bad boy.
No,
you don't need a bad boy, ladies.
In the black community, on the down low means you're sucking dick, buddy. When you're living on the down low, see, come on now. Supposed to be all thuggish and cool. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, this is why I'm making this video. It's a shame when you girls.
Oh, Elliot Rodger.
What the fuck? It
does sound like weird. It does sound like weird incel talk. What he's saying, though.
Think you can have a man when
I'll tell you what, it was terrible. Dick pics from this guy leaked one time, and
this guy?
Yeah. And you know we have an inbox that people send videos and like photos and stuff to for us to look at and watch.
God.
And people every now and then I'd open up a message and it'd be fucking this guy's penis.
I feel bad for you.
And by the way, he looks like a kid, but he's actually a grown fucking man.
Oh yeah, he's at least 30 now. Here he's probably in his mid-20s.
Yeah, so
this guy,
he talks like a child too.
who is a bad boy, does all these bad things. Like, he's abusive, he cheats on you, he's an alcoholic, he steals your money, he stays out all night. I would, he is on the down low. Don't get someone like that. What?
He doesn't know what that means.
No, he doesn't.
Knows how he has anime pictures taped to his wall?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Or did he not go to get, like, didn't he get some kind of charges for child pornography or something?
Well, those were all dropped. Those were all dropped.
Those were
Okay.
drops.
I didn't know.
Yeah, those were all dropped. So I don't even mention it anymore because then, like, nowadays, if you even have like an accusation, people treat you like you were convicted for
It
it.
doesn't look for work.
I'd hate to run a black light over those pictures on that wall.
Work really matter? Because I don't think it matters. But that's to me anyway.
Work doesn't matter.
I have a guy.
So-
job, dude.
It's a shame that we're dating abusive guys and work doesn't matter. That's pretty much what he just said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh?
And
Okay. Where is this going?
It never goes anywhere,
That
really. It
stays
just him
out
rambling.
all night without you. Why would you have a guy who is low as fuck? Who? Why would you have a guy?
He probably had a crush on like the hottest girl at his school and was like, saw like the popular dude with her and was like, oh fuck, you should dump him because he's like popular and everybody loves him.
I mean, it happens. Sometimes you accidentally date a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Who looks for work anyway? It doesn't really matter. You can have a guy who does work, or you can have a guy that doesn't. It doesn't
Isn't he from
matter.
Canada?
Their niceness.
Yeah, he's in Nova Scotia. He kind of looks like he might be part Inuit or something.
But why is he trying to talk like a dude from Brooklyn?
No. That's part of their accent. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are people up in that part of Canada too that almost sound Irish. It's weird. They have almost like an Irish sounding accent.
Level's still going to be the same. If you're on the down low, you're not a real man.
Not word equals nice.
Remember
guy.
this
What the
shit.
fuck does that mean?
Fuck swag.
That makes so much sense.
Size.
What?
Size does not matter.
Yeah, size does not matter.
Oh, that wasn't my question. Is his dick big or small?
Oh, I don't
Come on,
remember.
Well, if he says that, it's probably small.
Well, yeah, because
Well-
I'm a small dick guy, and its size matters.
Let me try to explain it in the best way I possibly can.
Don't usually get to see his hair. He has Josh Fierstein hair.
Okay? Girls, it's your
you
fault.
see Josh Fierstein? He's trying to replace Alex Jones now.
I saw that, dude.
That's hilarious.
Get the whole setup like Alex and everything.
He saw an opportunity and went for it. Good
Yeah.
on him. Whatever. If it actually works, that's a brilliant move.
Oh, yeah. I'm not hating
It's your
on him. He's a
fault
fucking
for
idiot.
Stop hating on him, Pimpmunk. Stop hating on him.
Going out with a nice guy. You kept rejecting him. That's why he turned into such a douchebag.
You remember that
Yeah,
wrestler?
no, that's not how it works.
That's how it works. I expect you to go on a date with the Beast ASAP.
Right here, I
Kyrsh,
know
go
what you're
ahead.
saying. That monster character on the Monsters Inc. That little woman with the glasses.
Yeah.
He'll
I don't remember her name.
He'll treat you right, okay? Those other guys, they suck. They're just assholes. I will treat you right. You should know. Stop being a dumb bitch and go out with him.
Well, he's not working. He has all the time to spend with you.
Yeah.
You spent your money. Oh
Yeah.
wait, taking money from the girls. That though. So how does that work?
I like how he's trying to sweet talk whatever girl he's hypothetically talking to, but he also like insults them too.
Yeah.
Like, you should know this, that those guys are pieces of shit. You're too dumb to realize it.
So weird.
He thought that's always what you wanted. He obviously doesn't know that you want a nice guy now. Or anything like that. And if you ladies think that all nice guys and good guys want to get in your pants...
So why did he do the video with different clothes on and stuff?
No. This is not one video. This is multiple videos of him saying the same shit. All like compilation together. And what makes him a nice guy? Like, he talks about himself like he's a nice guy. Is that just code for ugly guy? Or
Yeah,
like, because what's nice about him? He's not nice. He's like rude and unlikable.
Well, he treat his woman right.
Oh, sure. Sure
Yeah,
thing.
he's gonna not work and treat her great.
Yep.
Well, he lets her feel like she's doing something by paying for dinner and everything.
Not true. I'm one of these guys that don't want to do that. So please, get a man. Get an actual man.
Which is not you.
Is find a nice guy and be with him for the rest of your life.
You need to get
That's what-
a fat 30-year-old that looks like he's 12 and is really dumb.
Yeah. That's what you need.
He's the fat Ralph Macchio or whatever his fucking
Ralph Macchio?
Macchio, yeah, Macchio.
Get, even you teenager girls, get mature. Even if they look ugly or fat or a mix of both or have...
I like how he's acting like he's not talking about himself. Have you noticed that? Well, you know, even if they might be fat and might be ugly and might be socially inept, and might be wearing a blue shirt with a black stripe on it. Like what?
Autism, or a mix of all three of those.
Oh, did he say may have autism?
He did say that.
No.
So he
No.
has autism then, I guess?
I think so. Maybe.
Sure.
Listen.
Even if they look ugly or fat or a mix of both or have autism or a mix of all three of those.
Definitely talking about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely projecting here.
Or autism.
All three of those.
It really doesn't matter. I feel like
it does.
Probably the worst thing in this generation because it's really a simplistic word. If people think swag means style or cool or something like that, it doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. If you want to say you have style, say you have style. If you want to say you got bling, say you got bling. Just say you got bling.
I got bling.
If
I got
you want
bling.
to say that you're hip hop or gangster, say you're hip hop and gangster. Don't say
I'm gangsta as fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm hip
I
hop
have
gangsta.
swag.
I'm both.
What is that? Swag? No. This has been around for way too long. And I think it's about time we change this generation back into the old school. I don't mind today's technology. That's all good. That's all fine and dandy. The old school generation consists of people making 90s to early 2000s hip-hop like songs. And I think that would be great for up-and-coming rappers and hip-hoppers because...
The fuck is he talking about?
These hippity hoppers.
I don't know, but my cat is eating the background. Oh, stop it!
Let's look
I just can't imagine having this kind of thought process. This droning, stupid, never-ending well of bullshit. Like,
Well,
I
it
feel
makes
bad
sense
for
if
him.
He's autistic. Don't they like get hung up on a certain thing and just keep coming back to it over and over?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's... Who knows?
Let's look at the 90s first thing. The 90s were not all that bad, but they weren't my type of era. Now, I wish you guys would stop acting like douchebags going around saying swaggy yellow every 5 fucking seconds. Now he's the douchebag. I wish
that too.
All right, so I think we've heard enough. Let's watch this news story.
Yeah.
Basically, they're trying to put more regulations on e-cigarettes because they're like, oh, teenagers are using them.
Vaping, now the it thing for teens. The FDA today calling it a dangerous epidemic.
The disturbing and accelerating trajectory of use we're seeing in youth and the resulting path to addiction must end.
The agency sending out warning letters to retailers and giving an ultimatum to the makers of the popular Juul and
Yeah, Juul. It's like it's a e-cigarette that kind of looks like almost like a USB drive. And so like a lot of high school students have it.
4 other manufacturers.
I did see like a local news story about that.
They have 60 days to show that they can keep their nicotine products out of the hands of underage users or face a possible ban on all flavored e-cigarettes, especially appealing to the estimated 2 million regular users in middle and high school.
The most popular flavors usually are mango or the mint.
Emily Linsky did a high school journalism project on vaping.
They don't even know that it's like a harmful chemical being put into their body. It like tastes like candy to them.
E-cigarettes
so you little
have
snitch bitch is what she is.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Lower toxic chemicals, but higher concentrations of nicotine. And researchers say teenagers developing brains are especially vulnerable to addiction. Today, the makers of Juul said they would work with the FDA, adding in a statement.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look like an e-cigarette. I'll say that.
No, it doesn't.
We want to be part of the solution in keeping e-cigarettes out of the hands of young people. The FDA says they have 2 months to prove it. Rahima Ellis, NBC News, New York.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for...
I used to vape a lot. I just got tired of it.
I hate it. I can't stand the smell. I hate it when people vape around me. I usually try to avoid it. It's gross.
A few years ago, I did.
Catches in my throat.
Yeah, I just gave it up. Got pretty tired of it.
It looks stupid too, especially those big ones.
Yeah.
They go like.
Yep.
Like Anna when she sucks it, man, you can hear it. Today I heard her a couple times. Yeah, it's crazy. I've tried to use. I've got one. I've tried to use it to try to quit smoking. To me, it doesn't do the job. It doesn't replace cigarettes at all.
I don't know anybody who was able to quit smoking with vaping.
Yeah,
because you just replace one addiction with the other, and it's so easy to just go back.
I mean, it is safer. It is safer, no doubt.
Is it really though? Is it proven? There are no long-term studies.
There may be popcorn. There may be a popcorn lung problem or something like that.
Not even that. I've seen studies that suggest that it might actually affect, like, cause cancer in different ways. But
I heard that like metal from the coils.
Yeah.
Is inhaled.
It's not safe, but it's safer than smoking for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was. It's safer.
That's what they say now until.
But it's not as satisfying. It's not as fucking.
You know what's safer? You know what's definitely safer though than e-cigarettes and cigarettes? No, I was gonna say escalators.
Oh yeah, escalators work.
Pimpmunk will smoke like a cigarette every 15 minutes, but he won't ride a fucking escalator.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I don't like them sons of bitches.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I was.
I don't know. I'm with him on this.
Out by that.
Marshals, but you know,
yeah. You saw it firsthand. We were taking the escalator, and his ass was running up the stairs.
But you know, a lot of people have been saying though. Every time you bring it up, a lot of people have been saying, "I feel the same way." Mark.
I do, because look, I've seen people's like feet. I know they're freak accidents. They don't happen very often, but I've seen people's like legs and shit get torn off by escalators. It's terrible.
Legs get torn off by escalators?
Yes. Okay. I will send you a video if you want.
I'm sure it's happened. Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah,
it's happened. Okay, stop though. Stop. Wait. Okay. So yes, people have been horribly injured by escalators before, but
do you know how many
hold on. Hold on. There are so many car accidents every day. You can find so many horrible videos of people being horribly mutilated in car accidents.
I don't take it as far as pimp. Like, I won't avoid escalators because of it, but it's always, every time I'm on an escalator, I think about it. I'm like, if this panel falls
I have rode them. I have rode them. I absolutely hate it. Oh, I know. Like I told you, I know it's an irrational fear. I know it, but I just can't help it.
Yeah, like
no, I get it.
Like one time we were in this place with escalators, and Pimpmunk's like, "I don't want to ride the escalator. Can I ride the elevator?" I was like, "Nope." I was like, "Oh, we're definitely riding the escalator now."
I just don't understand why you would trust an elevator over an escalator.
Yeah, I just do. I don't know because I can't see it. I guess.
trusting the stairs over it, I could understand.
No, I mean, I think it's because it's like closed in and I can't see the moving. I don't know. I really don't know.
That would scare me more.
But see, like I said, I'm not trying to defend it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand. And
Yeah.
I can't.
Have you ever seen when Scooby Doo jumps up in the air and like his legs move and then he takes off running? That's Pimpmunk trying to step off of the escalator.
It is. It is. It is.
I just got this visual of it.
It's not embarrassing because it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I just people fall off the stairs all the time.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of things, weird things that people. I know people are afraid of false teeth.
Really?
I don't like false teeth because they smell.
Yeah, well, that's because people's breath stinks.
No, they just smell. Like my ex-fiance, he knocked his front teeth out, and he had porcelain teeth screwed into his jaw.
Yeah.
It smell. You can smell it. It really bothered me.
Oh, there's some weird. I mean, like I said, I know it's weird. I don't know why. It just, yeah. I mean, like I said, I will ride it if I have to, but if I can avoid it, I usually do.
Right.
Yeah.
That bathtub.
Like in some airports, you have to take the escalator.
I feel you.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
This bathtub right here. There's like 6 inches of crust on the side over there.
I love
That's like
the conveyor belts at the airport. They make you feel like you're a superhero.
Yeah, those are not.
Yeah, because people go so slow on them or just stand on them, and I can't walk slow. I don't like it.
Yeah,
and you're in my way. You're blocking my way. Just move. Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah. It's true because it's so fun to walk fast on those. You feel like you're running, but you're actually just walking.
I do like run when it's like empty airport. There's nobody else. I like running on them. What did he say? Here's some dinero. Yay!
Thank you, Ravenous Bean, for $5. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Pretty soon here, I'm right now. We're just kind of talking, and we're let's see how much time do we have left. We have like 15 minutes or so left. I'm just gonna put the timer up, and if you guys want to send in any Streamlabs or whatever,
do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Send some fun stuff. That bathtub reminds me of when I was backpacking through Europe, and we were staying at a squatted house.
Oh God.
They had a bathroom like that. It was disgusting.
It's like something from a horror movie or something.
It felt like a horror movie. When we slept on mattresses on the floor and they had sheets on them, but I put a towel around the pillow that they gave me because it was so gross.
Hey, by the way, if a lot of you guys, if some of you don't know, I got suspended again on my channel. So the Morning Wood, my show, is back on the second channel, Pimpmunk Live. So if you're not subscribed, please do it and check out the Morning Wood. Eventually, I'm moving it to Twitch though. So
I will start the timer when we get our first Streamlabs.
Hell yeah. Hells to the Yazels.
And I guess whatever. I'll open up 9/11 mode if we do 9/11s. 9/11 mode is anytime someone gives $9.11, I do a shot. I'm just gonna drink it straight from the bottle.
Let me get my liquor.
Oh, you're gonna do it too?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay. We'll see if it actually.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, dude. Mountain Dew will get you fucked up. Diabetes and everything.
Well, it's Diet Mountain Dew, so.
No, that's you're a pussy. You should just drink real Mountain Dew and get diabetes.
Dude, I've been drinking Diet for
Mountain Dew will give you the beatus.
It will give you the beatus.
Yeah.
I just can't stand the sugars in regular soda.
Yeah. Good move. Think about how many calories per soda. It's like over 200, between like 200 and 300 calories of sugar.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm fat anyway, but I mean, I figure, as many sodas as I drink, that's another addiction I have. So I just switched over to diet many years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how good aspartame is for you, but a lot of extra sugar is definitely not good too.
Yeah, it's true.
We'll see. I might not. I might not even get one, but we'll see. Someone should. I mean, somebody, somewhere.
Somebody make me drink. I missed a date for this. So.
Oh wow, damn! We're just throwing wrenches in the gears of her love life right now.
It's okay. He's with my best friend and her husband right now, so they're filling him out.
You dropped him for 3 dudes.
Yeah, it happens.
I don't know if I'm gonna get any. Wow. We'll see. They started to come in during the last DP episode. We had like way more people watching then, though.
It's right now. It's a slow time for
this. It's really different. Like it's really gone downhill.
Yeah, it has.
Noticeably, it's noticeably different.
Well, let me tell you about what I will be drinking if you make me drink.
Okay.
It's called Aquavit Linie. It is I think a German liquor. I'm not entirely sure. But they put it in oak barrels and then they ship it all the way over the equator and back. So it has to pass the equator twice. And it makes it more delicious. So, it's actually from Oslo. So it goes from Oslo past New York and then it goes all the way down to Sydney. It goes around over Asia and it comes back down over South America.
There's the first 9/11.
Ooh.
That's like extremely fancy booze right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
so
my
first 9/11.
bring it to me when they come visit.
That's that schmooshy booze.
And I keep it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually we'll keep it in the freezer.
Ugh.
Let's do this.
Oh, another one. Oh, fuck. All right.
Here we go, dude.
All right. I need to train up for Fat Pat. That dude's big. He's like pretty tall, and it looks like he works out and shit.
Oh, he definitely will. So
yeah.
He got me really fucked up on the last VidCon party. He was buying me drinks. I don't even remember what he was buying me, but I was really drunk at the end of it.
Drink up.
Him and
Fuck.
Him and Sophie drank for a fucking living, I do believe.
For a living?
No, they drank all the time, that's what I'm saying.
Aren't they like professional party people, kind of, sort of?
Well, Pat's a stand-up comedian. Yeah.
Oh.
And
I don't
Fane
have.
is old as fuck.
I don't have the fancy equator alcohol.
If I have to take that many shots, I would rather drink something fancy.
Oh, sure.
Like something that will not fuck me up that bad. Because my last hangover was my last bad hangover was last year Halloween, and I will never ever forget how horrible that was.
Oh, I'm hungover all the time.
Really, I don't really drink. Well, I mean, I'm a fitness professional, so I can't really drink that much.
Yeah.
I want a Bloody Mary.
Yeah. That was my hangover drink.
But you were right, Pimp. What you said about Sophane, man, he makes me feel young.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was as old as he is. And I had an interview with Pat on my show, and Pat was like, asked me how old I was, and I told him 40. He's like, Fane's like 10 years older than you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
He's 50.
Yeah.
He does not look 50.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't look 50. And he got a lot of energy and shit. Yeah, man. He's a cool guy.
I love their web series on that spaceship.
Oh yeah, a current year in space or whatever it's called.
Really cool.
It's funny as hell. Yeah, they're funny guys, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're like
And,
undersubscribed and shit. It's really weird.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I was like, they were some of the guys I actually wanted to meet at VidCon because I actually was a fan. And then when SoFane came in, I got up to go introduce myself, and he recognized me and was like, Pimpmunk. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool.
I'll tell you what. Also, while we're waiting, let me. If any of you jump into voice right now, the general voice on my Discord, I'll go in there and I'll listen to you guys for a minute.
I haven't been on Discord so long. I got logged out and I don't remember my password.
Yeah, well, you guys are fine. You'll be able to talk to them from where you are now, but we can bring some of them in if they want to.
I was gonna say I have my own server and I haven't been on
Do you?
so long. I got logged out. That's sad. I was kind of MIA from social media for a while, so.
Yeah.
You want to see my puppy again?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I
wanna
just
see your
ordered
puppies.
stuff for him. So for those who don't know, I'll be adopting a puppy next week. He's a Catahoula. It's the state dog of Louisiana. It's a cattle dog. And he's 8 weeks old. And he's fucking adorable.
Are they cattle dogs? Do they like herd cattle? Is that?
That's what they're originally.
Yeah, that's what they were breeded for.
Yeah.
He's adorable. He is adorable.
He's gonna grow up to be like 50 pounds.
Have you
They're-
decided his name yet?
No, but all my pets have Star Wars names, so
We
he's
have,
gonna
uh,
have to have a Star Wars name.
We have Queen Tide Pod.
Hello.
Can you hear it?
Oh, okay.
Did you hear
What's
her?
up, Queen?
I know that girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn her up. Can you hear her?
Yeah.
I can hear her.
Okay.
I know her. She's cool.
Well, she's got to say something.
She's getting like muted almost. It's really weird.
Oh.
She's one of those Canadians, man.
Oh, one of those friendly people.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's limiting her. Let me turn that down and see if that helps. Are you there?
God damn it.
Now I can't hear her at all. I don't know what's going on.
It's unprofessional shit. I can't work like this, man.
Okay, now I could hear you just now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know what
That's better.
I don't know what happened, but yeah, you were cutting in and out really bad. Again.
What's up, girl?
Just
This
hang
is
out.
working out perfectly.
yeah, it's I don't know what it is. It's like limiting her for some reason.
Oh, really? Try to get closer to your mic. Maybe your voice recognition isn't picking you up.
It's because she's Canadian.
Oh.
My mic's like right to my mouth, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, now I
then
can hear
swallow it.
you. Yeah.
Not that girl. Not that girl. Trust me.
Yeah,
that girl's gay.
I was talking about a microphone.
I was just, I was gonna say that, but yeah, thanks for speaking for me.
You're welcome. You're a woman and I'm a man, so I can.
I don't know why.
You
it
two
al-
other some
You're cutting out real bad,
Ricky,
babe.
EJ.
That's the reason I spoke for you, because nobody knows what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever tried this though, so this might be like an issue on my end that I'm having. Because
I have a lot of audio issues on there on Discord though.
Well, I've never combined the two platforms before either.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe something I have to work on. It's a good idea though. I've seen other people do it.
What if I
Yeah.
turn that down? No, that won't work.
Hey there, individuals.
Hey,
Oh my God, is that corpse beat it?
You know it is.
Okay, well, you sound fine so far.
I think it's her mic or something.
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
connection. It was her connection, I believe.
Connection. Hey, wait, hang on. Let me try something.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see why.
Okay, I was like, what?
This stupid shit's open.
Well,
Yeah.
close the stupid shit.
Yeah, the stupid shit don't belong here. We're anti-stupid shit.
Usually, if I have something big running in the background, it messes with everything else.
Okay, so that's what it was. I was like, damn, what the hell's going on?
So I don't know how long it'll take before it's.
Yeah. So what's up, Corpse? Beat it.
What's up? I'm just chilling here trying to get altered for the altered perspective. As all good people should.
That was corny as fuck, bro.
A little bit.
Well, okay, well, so
is it fixed now?
So is calling the show Tap as like an inside joke, you know, for the altered perspective. The logo.
Oh, he just burnt us, man.
Okay.
No, I'm the one who started calling it Tap. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, the altered perspective. I like the logo. I like how it's a play on this.
Ow, bitch.
Who did that logo? Was that Serpent?
Yeah, he did the one for Underhaven, the altered perspective. He updated the DP one. He's done a lot of stuff.
That guy's badass. He did my album covers. I really like that guy.
Oh yeah, he's a nice guy. I fucking love that updated version he did of like, you know, your old avatar for that album cover. That was awesome.
Yeah, he really did a good job. And then the next cover is really dope too. I gave him the general concept and he just ran away with it. So I'm excited to premiere it.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Any other 9/11s? We got 5 minutes left. If anyone else wants to send in a 9/11.
Come on, let me drink another shot.
Whole 13 shit with like wanting to copyright memes. Was that covered already in the show? Because I'm pretty late to the live stream.
Yeah, we did talk about it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how far they're gonna take it.
Past, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just don't know like what exactly they're gonna do with it.
We'll see.
There's a few people in here, but most people are quiet.
Hello,
I
quiet
just
people.
assume that if they can abuse it, they're going to. So
I'm a busy bee.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Is that another one of your fursonas? A buzzy little bee?
Okay,
Buzzy
bees don't
little
have
bee?
fur. They've got fuzz.
Okay, close enough.
Yeah,
No,
he said buzzy.
no.
He didn't say furry.
I wouldn't fuck a bee. You can't fuck a bee.
Well, you can fuck a bee.
Yeah.
No, you can't. All right, I'd like to see you try, Pimp.
With my little dick, I probably could.
Okay, that's a good answer. I have to give that up.
It's easy if you're a woman.
And you can fuck a bee with a toothpick.
I guess I might as well mention this since you guys didn't even mention it yet, but Ben was on Morning Wood this morning, so you guys should check that out.
mention it.
That sounds really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Oh
we
my
did
God.
actually mention it though.
Yeah, Pimpmonk's Wood, of all things. So if you want to
But we
see
didn't
that
mention it.
live,
I was on there too. Just
Yep.
saying.
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show this morning. I had a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I thank you guys for showing up. It was awesome.
oh no problem,
Yeah.
anytime,
Thanks
man.
for having me. Oh my God, someone's in trouble.
I just realized that
my
technically
cats
the
are
entire
like playing
cast
right
here.
underneath me, and it's driving me insane.
You ever had to pee so bad you get those like the cartoon characters with the water in the eyes? That's the way I am.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to piss in immediately near you?
I will. No, I'm gonna wait to the toilet. I actually like when I was on DP one night, nobody knew it. I was pissing in the cup.
Ha!
Ew.
I was.
Well, it's only 2 more minutes, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it.
You can do it.
Then I'm gonna go pee. Then I'm gonna stream a little on my channel, and then get prepared for tomorrow's Friday show, which Marshal's gonna be there. He didn't know it, but he is.
I think I can be there.
No, you are. I didn't ask you.
Well, if I got plans, then I'm just gonna not show up.
For your plans,
I
get it.
canceled my date for this. You can cancel whatever plans you have.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
care
a
about
very
you.
important person.
I don't care about your
Okay.
grandfather's funeral.
Look, I mean, I kind of promised some people I'd be there, but I mean, look, if it really matters to you, then I'll make sure to make the show.
It doesn't.
Public pressure is on.
Now, Marshall comes on quite a bit. He's one of my guys that I can count on for filling in when people don't show up.
Yeah, it's always a good time
Man.
sitting on the morning wood.
It is hard booking guests for shows, especially if you do one every day. If you do a show every day of the week, it's really hard to book guests. It really is.
I bet.
Oh, I can imagine.
But he does have a very good radio voice.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have
Sound like a young Howard Stern.
we're gonna have Plankton on our show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord Plankton.
Not Lord Ogden.
Lord Ogden. I love that dude. Landon. He's my
Plankton.
That's like, that dude's one of my best friends, man. He's fucking awesome. And one of the smartest guys you'll ever fucking talk to.
Dr. Plankman.
Dr. Plankman.
30 more seconds. Come on. Make
I-
me drink another shot.
Hell yeah.
Just
Come on, we need
go
some more
for it.
money.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You
But
will.
I'll just take another shot anyway.
You fucking take a shot, Kyrsh.
Don't take a shot for free. Come on.
It's the timer's done anyway.
He's done that. Ben's done had a couple of shots. Now he wants another taste.
Oh. At
It's
5.
My mic was that it wasn't plugged in all the way.
Oh.
Oh, that's your problem. That'll do it.
Oh, okay.
That fucking tub, man.
That
Every time, dude.
Gross.
All right, so here's the beautiful picture of Egghead in his bathtub with raw eggs broken all over his head.
Did she just throw her glass to the floor?
No, it was the beer cap.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think we're going to end the show. Thanks for being on, everybody. And
Thanks for having me.
thank you.
Yeah,
and sign up for Patreon so you can catch the private show on Monday. And yeah, see you next time. Good night.
Catch my stream next. Yeah.
Yeah.